Hello Gemini, welcome to my channel. I'm going to do your monthly career reading. So this is pertaining to anything with your money, business, career, finance, anything like that. So thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate all you guys out there watching, subscribing, liking, sharing. Thank you so very much. I really do appreciate it, you guys. And thank you so much, Spirit, of course, for all your guidance. So, Gemini, with your reading, so this is for the collective. It's not one-to-one, so just take what resonates, leave the rest behind. And also, all tarot is guidance only. Just take what resonates, use your intuition, your own discernment, and we do have free will, so things can always change at any point. So this is only guidance. So with that being said, we will go ahead and begin. So, Spirit, what are the most relevant messages for our beautiful Geminis? Bottom of the deck, we do have the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is a Pisces energy. But actually, before we begin with the tarot, I do want to pull you a couple of cards from the Kipper deck. So, Pathway is here at the bottom of the deck. So, Pathway. Under that is Coffin. All these decks are pre-shuffled. So as you can see, possibly going down a new path that is less traveled. Something with these butterflies that is causing like a transformation within you, and you will transform along this path. So, Spirit, what are the most relevant messages for our beautiful Geminis? Okay, that seems like all that wants to come out. So, I have one that fell. Okay, so you get the card of bad health came out, card 31. So Gemini, this is possibly, physical health, mental health, emotional health, anything like that. If you do feel like you're maybe neglecting your health a little bit right now due to stress, anxiety, job, anything like that, please take a little bit of time out for some self-care, for some self-love, and to really appreciate, the vessel that you're in. So take some time out for you for some healing, Gemini. Get card 23, Courthouse. So possibly you're dealing with some sort of legal issues. And you also get card 25, which is High Honor. So possibly something involving with the military. Maybe you're in the military, your person that, like your counterpart is maybe in the military, maybe you're a family member, your parents, anything like that, a sibling. So, okay, so Hangman at the bottom. So that is a Pisces energy, taking a pause maybe to reflect on something, to make a decision. So, Spirit, what are the most relevant messages for the beautiful Gemini collective? Please, Spirit, give me the most discernible messages for our beautiful Geminis. Okay, first card out is the Five of Cups. It's followed by Justice. Thank you so much, Spirit. Okay, so Gemini, bottom of the deck is Nine of Cups, which is some sort of emotional wish fulfillment. And that's followed by the King of Wands. So, could be you, could be someone you're dealing with. Followed by the Three of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so some sort of wish fulfillment, it seems like, is coming in. So Five of Cups with Justice. So, it's interesting that Justice came out because Courthouse did come out. So again, you might have some sort of legal issues you're dealing with. And this is a finance reading, and maybe you're going through a divorce, anything affecting your finances. Of course, legal issues always affect finances. So Sitting in some sort of disappointment energy, with a 5 of Cups about what didn't work out. Looking at those 3 empty cups, however, there's 2 cups behind you that are full. So once you do some sort of healing work, you will be able to accept those 2 cups behind you, possibly even a partnership. And the card of bad health did come out, so you might be in a healing energy. Maybe something didn't work out the way you thought it would, the way it was almost supposed to. It didn't work out, I'm getting. So sitting in some sort of disappointment energy. However, you do have justice. This is a Libra card, so justice is coming. Some sort of good karma is coming, and maybe even wrapping up some sort of legal issue going on. So here at the very center is the 8 of Pentacles. So the 8 of Pentacles is, hardworking, working hard at your craft, whatever you do for a living, maybe even working, and you might have multiple jobs. Maybe you have your primary job, maybe you have a side hustle going on, but this is you just kind of giving your all to your craft, your career, whatever you do for a living. And this may be even a way of coping, especially just kind of burying your head in your work, because there is some sort of a disappointment that you're facing with, or that you're facing or have recently faced. So just kind of, keeping your pentacles up, trying to save, working a lot, anything like that. So the next 2 cards you have is the 6 of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles. So 6 of Cups is, so you are typically a reunion card. So you might be reuniting with a job from the past, friends from the past, maybe even a lover from the past. And there's also some sort of balancing going on, okay? So you might be trying to balance out your pentacles. Maybe you have a decision to make of some sort. Maybe if you are working a lot and yet you are in a relationship at the same time, maybe you're just trying to balance out the two, finding the time to commit to both, equally. So we'll get more information. So, okay, what else, Spirit? And the Queen of Wands is here at the bottom of the deck. So, this could be you, someone you could be dealing with. That's followed by the Queen of Pentacles. That's interesting. So Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, 2 very different queens. And then that's followed by the 8 of Cups, walking away from something you love. So you might have a choice even. Maybe you, even though this isn't a love reading, but maybe you are having to even choose something that is more solid and stable in your life versus something that you're extremely passionate about, something that really kind of pays the bills and then some, and then something that is just maybe doesn't pay as much for now, but is just something that you're very passionate about, somewhere where you can really kind of divert your creative energy and your creative force within towards, maybe you're an artist, anything like that. And if that's not what it is, or maybe you do have a choice between 2 people and yet you're having to walk away from something that you like, because whatever choice you have to make, you can only choose one. It seems like you can't choose both. So you choose one and walk away from the other, even though you're quite fond of whatever you're walking away from. Okay. So, Spirit, what else? What else for our beautiful Geminis? Actually, go to the lights here. So look at this. Wheel of Fortune's at the bottom of the deck. Wheel of Fortune is almost like a fated, destined event that occurs. Even a change of luck. The Wheel of Fortune kind of turning and onto something a little bit more fruitful, prosperous, anything like that. It's a lucky turn of events that's coming in for you, it seems like. So Spirit wanted me to go to this deck instead. Spirit, what are the most relevant messages for our beautiful Geminis? Temperance. Okay. So you have a decision to make. We're going to have to possibly go with the third row. Bottom of the deck here is the Ace of Cups. This is a brand new, fulfilling, emotionally fulfilling start for you in some way, in some sector. That's followed by the Knight of Cups and the Six of Swords. Okay, so a brand new beginning, it seems like, is coming in for you, Gemini. Something that you're very fond of, something that you love to do, something that is just emotionally fulfilling to you. So here you have Temperance and the Five of Swords. So Temperance is all about, you know, kind of hurry up and wait. And Five of Swords is having to walk away from, you know, walking away, just feeling defeated by something. However, with Five of Swords in reverse, you might be prolonging some sort of ending here. Especially if, let's say, you have a choice between two things, you're prolonging that decision. And if that involves staying at a job for longer than you want, staying at a company for longer than you want, just to get kind of your pentacles in order, to get your finances in order. So, you know, Five of Swords is normally about feeling defeated and walking away. And the fact that it's in reverse, it's almost like a prolonging of that, I feel like, in this reading. But Spirit is asking you to, you know, have patience. You know, you don't know how everything is yet. So Spirit is just saying, be patient for now. Don't make any hasty decisions. But here, you do have the Ten of Wands. So you are putting down the burdens of some sort, whatever they could be. You're putting down the burdens. And this is the card. And the fact that it's sitting on top of the Eight of Pentacles, you know, again, you maybe have been just working too hard, maybe working multiple jobs. Maybe even I'm getting for some of you, because I don't know, maybe you're like paying child support or alimony, that you've had to work multiple jobs. But it's gotten to the point where it's just too much. The work is just, I feel like it's almost backbreaking. It's too much. And maybe the responsibilities at the job that you're at is too much. You feel like you're getting taken advantage of. So you're just finally, you've had enough, and you're putting down the burdens. And you were trying to wait this out as long as you possibly could from walking away from this position or this job or this career partnership, whatever it was. You waited as long as you could, but you're at the point where you've had it. And now look here on the Temperance card. As you can see, here's the sun and the moon. So we did just have that eclipse in Scorpio. So, you know, an eclipse in Scorpio is all about death, birth, rebirth, you know, transformation, all that. So that may have eclipsed something out of your life to the point where you're walking away from something. It was just too burdensome, too demanding, and unappreciative at the same time, possibly. So and possibly even you felt like it was just taking a toll on your health. You were just like, it's not worth it. You know, the mental anguish and emotional anguish I'm facing, it's not worth it. The money is not worth it anymore. But you are getting some sort of wish fulfillment and a brand new beginning with something that you will be really loving to do. So here with the last three cards here is the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. So, you know, as a result of you walking away, maybe you didn't have something else lined up, but Five of Pentacles, you feel left out in the cold. Maybe it was even not a voluntary leaving. Maybe you were forced to leave. With the Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold, and as a result, you're kind of closed up. With the Four of Pentacles, you're closed up. You might be even closed up with your pentacles, especially if you're in between jobs right now. You're just really watching your money, watching your spending habits, anything like that. And you feel stuck. Okay, so Eight of Swords. You're feeling stuck, but it's also a self-imposed bondage. So, you know, this again, the bad health card kind of coming up. As you can see, this character here is just all in their head, stressed, stuck, you know, emotionally empty even. Let's pull some more cards because this reading is a little bit confusing. Okay. What else, Spirit? Actually, bottom of the deck was, well, I already started shuffling. Was Judgment. So possibly an awakening to something. Okay. Man, tough reading, Gemini. Okay, so again, Judgment is at the bottom of the deck. An awakening, a judgment call because you might be even in between two things, staying where you're at or going to something new. Again, and be something that staying where it's very like reliable and solid versus going into a sector that you're just very passionate about. So, you know, making a judgment call possibly. Here you have the Nine of Wands, wounded warrior, and then you also have Four of Wands. So that is some sort of union and celebration. So again, I feel like you're having to make a decision between something that just really kind of brings you a lot of stress, like you're the wounded warrior here. Possibly it is like, you know, a lot of conflict where you're at, like a battleground almost, something that like that, and then possibly having a decision between that or something that is maybe not quite as, you know, doesn't quite bring in the pentacles. However, there's a lot of happiness and joy between the two options. And Spirit is asking to, with the Four of Swords, to kind of just go within, get in a solitary energy to make the proper decision. The decision will just come to you. You'll just wake up knowing what the right decision is. So okay. So first two cards here, you have the Hermit and then you also have the Two of Swords. So in order to make a decision, because you don't have all the information you need, you haven't made a decision yet, follow your intuition. You know, Spirit's saying you might not have all the information, but if you follow your gut, your intuition, your heart, you will make the right decision. You know, with the Hermit, this is a Virgo energy. So again, go within, see what it is that is important to you. Also, I want to say kind of write down all your, you know, like make a budget, write down all your expenses for the month and just exactly put it on paper to see what's coming in and what's going out and how much, you know, you need to live on. So again, just kind of go within to make the right decision. You're very stressed. Nine of Swords. This Nine of Swords is on top of the Ten of Wands and on top of the Eight of Pentacles. So whatever it is you're doing for work, it's extremely stressful. And then the last two cards here, you get Strength with the Three of Swords. I'm actually going to clarify what this Three of Swords is. I'm going to use a different deck. What is the Three of Swords, Spirit? What is the Three of Swords? Bottom of the deck is the Magician, manifesting. So With the strength, this is a Leo energy, finding the strength to move forward, to possibly make a decision, and that is followed by the Three of Swords. So some sort of heartbreaking situation. Now, to clarify the Three of Swords, we get the Hangman and the King of Cups. Strong water energy, especially Pisces. You might be partnering up with a Pisces, and if not, it's just you're taking a pause. And I feel like you're doing a lot of self-love, a lot of self-healing, and I feel like you're also choosing what brings you fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. I feel like it might be even difficult to walk away from whatever job, even though it was stressful. Maybe you really like the people there, and you feel like you're walking away from family members or like really long-term friends, possibly, you know, a place you've been at for a long time, and you're just so used to it, you're in a routine. And even though maybe it's just gotten way too difficult to be there, it's still a bit of a heartbreak. You know, possibly here is with this Six of Cups, like possibly you're just feeling a little bit nostalgic. So as a result, it's a bit of a heartbreaking situation for you. Even if it was a job that kind of sucked, there's still elements of it that you liked, and it's saddening you to leave, especially if you've been there a long time. So you're taking a pause, you're making a decision, you're going within, you're kind of hanging from that tree of knowledge, and you're choosing what brings you happiness here with the King of Cups. So again, what is fulfilling to you? You're choosing yourself, I feel, and you're having a brand new beginning, a brand new start for yourself with something that you will, you know, get up and be happy to do, something that you feel just fulfilled by. Okay, so Spirit, how are you helping our beautiful Geminis? How are you helping our beautiful Geminis? Thank you, Spirit. So, two queens side by side came out. Maybe you even have a decision between like two feminines, an earth feminine, you know, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and an air queen, you know, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So maybe a decision between two. And then look what's here. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands. This is, you know, union, celebration, halfway to marriage card. But like, why is it showing up in a career reading? Interesting. So this is not a love reading. This is a career reading. So just interesting, some of the cards we're getting. So you might feel even a little bit ungrounded here with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Whatever decision you're making, you feel like you don't have maybe solid footing under you. So you're going to really embrace your Queen of Swords energy. Again, this is you, Gemini, you know, being very logical, very strategic, and being very honest to yourself as well. You have the Tower in reverse. So you have to make this decision, and it's just being prolonged. Now, if you are at a choice between two people, you know, this Tower will eventually come if you don't make that decision. Right now, it's kind of in reverse, as if, you know, this Tower moment is being prolonged, but it's going to come no matter what. So if you have a decision to make between two people or two things, just know that, you know, a decision will ultimately be made. If you don't make one, one will possibly be made for you, maybe even by your higher self, by Spirit. Let's see. Spirit, what else can you tell our beautiful Geminis about the situation? Seven of Swords. Death and rebirth. Empress. Okay, so bottom of the deck is the Nine of Cups. Again, second time it came out, at the bottom of the deck is, emotional wish fulfillment. So I feel like whatever situation you were in that was possibly sneaky, deceptive, there's going to be a transformation to it. You're possibly even walking away from it. This is Death Rebirth. This is the Scorpio card, and we did just have that eclipse in Scorpio. So there is going to be a transformation, and then the Empress came out as a result. So, once this changes or ends, you will be birthing something new. As you can see, the Empress is pregnant with the world, and the world is all about completions of cycles. So, and I feel like Spirit is kind of like holding back on some information, so I don't want to push it. It's just, you're not meant to know everything right now. There's a lot of cards here kind of going within and making the proper decision, like the Hermit, the Hanged Man. Empress is also a Libra energy, Taurus energy, but Empress is also being in the receptive mode. You're receiving from the universe, you're receiving all of your abundance. So whatever situation feels a little deceptive right now, maybe even you're separating from a partnership, just know that, the outcome is very positive here with the Empress card. So let's... Gosh. Okay, that's the only one that wants to come out. So bottom of the deck is the Clover. So that's, a lucky energy. And the card that came out is the Moon card. So the Moon card in the Lenormand is all about cycles, endings of cycles. And then, here's that Moon. And again, I feel like that eclipse really eclipsed something out of your life that you're just no longer compatible with. It's not for your highest interest anymore. It's caused you a lot of stress. I don't know, maybe some of you are even getting divorced. Just a little side message, especially here with these two queens involved. That's just kind of interesting. Even though, this is a career reading, strange messages sometimes come out. But, Moon, all about endings of cycles. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else for our beautiful Geminis? Okay, release is at the bottom. So again, you're making a decision. You can't take both. You can only take one, whatever it is. So you have the card of illumination. So, all about epiphanies. Again, I feel like once you go on that hermit journey, the Hanged Man energy, all that, you will get clarity on a situation. You have forgiveness. And you have adventures. And then you also have inner peace. Okay. So some of you Geminis might be separating also, like from one lover for another. I mean, it's just a side message that keeps coming out. So you get the Lynx, Keeper of Secrets. Take time out from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. You see others' secrets and keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. And then you also get at the bottom, sea otter, happiness. Be the master of playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. Okay, very interesting. And pull you a card from Wisdom of the Oracle. So Gemini, you're also cutting anything out of your life that is no longer serving you. Spirit, what is the most relevant message for our beautiful Gemini? Thank you. Okay. And right before that card came out, I feel like a little bit exhausted by this reading, like it's just draining. And maybe that's how you guys are feeling, like especially with that bad health. You're just exhausted. You're tired. You're over it. You know, you have the 9 of Swords, 10 of Wands. You're finally just putting those burdens down. You know, whatever this is. Only you know your situation. So you get card 24. Time for a nap. So, whoops. Time for a nap. 24. This page doesn't want to turn. What in the world? Again, this page is like not wanting to turn, and yet the card is on the next page. It's almost like, again, possibly a secret of some sort that is just not being revealed to you right now. And the cards also were not wanting to reveal a lot of information. So again, nothing will take the place of going within, meditating, and spending that time in solitude. Okay. 24. Time for a nap. Essential meanings: rest, rejuvenation, and renewal. Temporary non-action, allowing dreams to arise. So the Oracle's message: this is a time to step away and rest. Let the cares of your world go. Go into a state of non-action and allow yourself to be free of the shackles of your goals, your lists, your desires. Nothing is as important as rest, detachment, and neutrality. The overly busy mind can block you from inner wisdom. If you don't step back, take a seat and rest. Be willing to let dreams surface and ideas flow through you, absent any force of or conscious direction, as you observe without engagement now. And your prosperity message is: this is a great time to take a break from your busy schedule and allow yourself the opportunity to step back. Your plans are meant to be put on ice. Your goals can wait. Dream, imagine, and let go of attachments to any outcome now. Meditate and take a holiday if you can. Things will speed up soon enough. After a break, you may want to make some changes. Epiphanies have an amazing way of arising when you take your focus off your to-do list and allow yourself to rest. Okay. Well, Gemini, I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And thank you so much, Spirit, for all your guidance and your messages. So, Gemini, have a wonderful June, a wonderful July. Please stay safe and take care.